Hey guys, it's Anne Marie. Happy Thursday. I think I'm on the right day finally. Yay. I hope everybody's having a great week. I got a deck, Angels, Gods, and Goddesses. And so I sat here and divided up all the angel cards, the goddess cards, and there wasn't as many God cards, which is fine. I wanted to pull one from each though. So these are the angel cards. The ones that have the angels, and we're gonna get a card from each one of these mini decks inside the deck. No, it doesn't say to read them like this, but I do what I do. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Here's the angel card. Here's the goddess cards. That one. And there's not many gods, like I said, but we'll see which one wants to come out and talk to us today. I think there's like 5 of them. We may just pull from it. We'll see. I usually don't like pulling, but we may just have to. Okay, I guess we'll just pull one then. Okay, I guess Spirit knows me. Like, listen, work with me, I work with you, Spirit. All right. So, the angel card that we got. Angel of Soul Love. Ooh, time to look at how you value yourself. Issues of self-love. We were just talking about this last night. We've been talking about it. Self-love, self-worth. Okay. My buttons are all... I'm wearing a men's Carhartt shirt. I just like them so much. Sorry. Okay. Goddess. Goddess of beauty. You are a wondrous being of light. There's nothing to change or fix. God, same one we got last night. God of spiritual healing. Let me block her breasts. An aspect of you or situation in your life is in need of healing. I think this is pretty, well, first of all, your self-worth and your self-love is not determined by your looks or material possessions. A lot of people misconstrue or have the false belief that if you possess more material things, if you look a certain way, if your hair is a certain length, or if your body looks a certain way, that's going to give you self-love and self-worth. And oftentimes that's where we kind of fall short. It's because that's what society is telling us. You're worth something if you look like this. You're worth something if you possess, these physical qualities, right? Spirit is saying that it's really time to look at what you consider self-love, what you consider self-worth. What part of yourself do you, Spirit, tell me the right way to say it. You always may be feeling empty because what your perception may be of self-love or self-worth. It's all things that can be easily taken away. They are all outside things that you may be trying to present to yourself, Spirit. Is that what you're saying? Thinking that it's going to give you worth. If I have this many degrees, if I have this much cosmetic surgery, if I, those type of things, that's going to give me self-love and self-worth. Now, these things may make you feel better about yourself, because when we look better, we feel better. I get that. But if that's solely what's being based on what your self-worth is and how much you love yourself and things like that, and you're basing it on how people perceive you, it will always leave you kind of shorthanded. And Spirit is saying that's where deep spiritual healing is needed. It's time for you to truly go in and look at, what am I projecting out to the world? Because what happens is that when we do these things, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with cosmetic surgery. There's nothing wrong with these things that change our appearance or the material things. This is not a judgment. But what happens when we solely rely on material possessions to give us worth, then we start sometimes believing that we're better than people. we start to feel unfulfilled, and then we get more hair, or we get more cosmetic surgery, or we get a new car, or we build a fancier house, or whatever it is, and still wonder why we're feeling kind of unfulfilled. That's not self-love. And that may be the reason why you, or people around you, may feel a little empty inside. They're not going to present that way, though, Spirit said. They're going to look shiny on the outside. Shiny on the outside, dirty on the inside. I'm speaking about someone who was trying to present, this may be someone in energy trying to present themselves well, and you may be comparing yourself to this person. You may be comparing yourself to this person, Spirit said. So be very mindful of the shiny, glittery things around you. I'm going to try to... This Norse Goddess deck is... the Norse Goddess Ruin Oracle. I need to really... This book is intense. So it even gives the pronunciations of the names. And so I'm going to mess them up. No matter how hard I study how I pronounce them. You know, it's part of my speech impediment. I don't care. But I mean no disrespect to the mythology or the culture. I was reading the book that, you know, a lot of the Norse mythology focus a lot on the masculine. And so this deck is focusing on the feminine part of the ruins. And we have 2 of them. I knew I was going to get one. Kinza, number 11. And Gunholia. I'm like trying to put my own little Italian spin on it. Beacon, enlightenment, passion. Look at her with the eagle. Look at her with the eagle. Her legs crossed with a beautiful snake by her feet. And she's holding like a, what's the Texas? I'm thinking of Texas, the bullhorn, the Texas, I don't want to say bullhorn, but I mean, it looks like she's drinking out of that. And then we have number 30, and this is the ruin that goes with it. I really need to open the book. This is the ruin that goes with this one. This is number 30. EHWAZ, Eswatts, and that's Gina. Partnership, momentum, transportation. Here we are with the flowers again. Look at that. She has a little bit of a little map on her. It's just her and the horse. I noticed the horse has the ruin on his forehead as well. I like to look at the details. So does her headband. So let me pause this. Let me grab the book. I have to grab the book. Okay, since we're on 2 minutes of time. So the number 11 one, I'm just reading pieces of it. In Norse mythology, this mead holds magical power that gives one ability to become a scholar, a bard, or a skald. It is kept in 3 vats, each of which is guarded by Gunnulu with this chamber. And then Owen, it's not Odin, it's because it's pronounced different. The seeker of knowledge and inspiration asks her father, Sutinur, for some of the mead and is refused. He shapeshifts into a snake, enters a hole bored into the mountain of someplace, laying with her for 3 nights. In exchange, he requests a sip of each vat of mead, and in doing so drains each one before shapeshifting into an eagle and flying away. Her father assumes, that was a loud bird call, the same shape and chases him. Wow. Okay, so this meaning is the ruin of enlightenment, meaning torch. It represents fire and is the beacon of shining light on knowledge. It's reminiscent of headlights, lighting a path in the darkness and uncovering what is yet to be discovered. It burns brightly, bringing warmth and comfort around a fire as wisdom is handed down through storytelling and shared experiences over a horn of mead. This rune is the candle by which one studies, slaving away at the books in search of knowledge. Okay, since we're short on time, okay, so she is the goddess, the handmaid to the mighty goddess of Frigg. She running errands, delivering message upon her horse. True companion with respect and love for her steed, enabling her to be transported over the waters and through the air to realms above. This is about partnership. The meaning horse is symbolic for forward movement, transportation, and companionship. We're running out of time, but help you have the flow of joy. May love be left, heal, don't harm. They aid in swift journeys between towns, provide security and advantages in battle, yet becomes